Sorry if I seem a little out of it. I'm working all-nighters every week this week. So I've actually got a 40-hour week this week, which is really nice. Of course, I'm very tired because I normally don't work the whole night. I only work part of it. Come home, you know, go to bed, get up, do whatever needs to be done during the day, and then and on top of it being uh, full nights this week, I had a couple of appointments at the beginning of the week that made things, a little rougher when you got to get up and do things early on days where you have worked overnight. Yeah. Monday wasn't too bad because I didn't work Sunday night, but I still, didn't get the sleep I needed for working Monday night. But, Cherokee back into the doctor Monday, and they removed the skin, the growth, whatever it was on her. They haven't said exactly what it is yet. I guess it still needs to be tested, but they did remove it. And so we still don't know yet whether it was actually skin cancer or maybe a pre-cancer. Or all we know is whatever it wasn't going away, and it had expanded in size, not rapidly, but kind of slowly over a month. It had grown some. So it was, it's really scary for me. I think it's scarier for me than for her to have something like that on your child. And I know she's technically not a child anymore, that she's, chronologically an adult. But she's a special needs adult, and I look after her, and that's pretty much what my life is all about, is looking after her and trying to find ways to help my son, who again is chronologically an adult but is a special needs person. And I don't like him all the way in Ohio with my mom. I don't like that situation. So waiting on results on that to see whether or not that was something, and since they removed it, I guess they haven't put her on any medication or anything, so maybe they don't think it was any type of skin cancer. I don't know how that works, so I just know it's scary. And then yesterday morning I had to be at the Social Security office bright and early when they opened up for her for an appointment that was scheduled, after having worked all night. And so after all of that was said and done, oh my gosh, they need to prepare for those better, because they apparently scheduled a bunch of people for the same time slots that morning. And so when we got there, even though we were getting there just before things opened, there was already a line at the door, and we stood outside. It's not freezing cold, but it's still cold. I don't like to be cold. But yeah, we had to stand outside, in line to get in for like half hour, 45 minutes, standing out there, waiting to get in and check in, and then once we were checked in, it didn't take very long for us to be called, and then the appointment itself didn't take very long. We were out of there by 10:30. So that, was just, so by the time I got home from that and got to lay down to get some sleep, I only got about 3.5 hours to go to work on that night. So last night. So yeah, when I got home this morning, I was just like, Not sure why me and a couple other part-timers got scheduled 40 hours this week. That's not typical, um, except that maybe it's to help cover, you know, a lot of the uh, Christmas holiday items that have come in. On top of our regular freight, we're getting like a truckload of that to a separate truck. We got our truckload of regular freight and then the truckload of Christmas stuff on top of it. So there's our regular stuff and then there's the Christmas stuff you got to bring out and get onto the floor. And before I worked there, that is not a place I would have thought to go look for holiday decorations of any kind. But we definitely are heavily shopped for holiday decorations. I guess possibly because we probably carry a lot of larger things that other stores wouldn't carry because it is technically a warehouse. Um, so yeah, it's we're filling things up at night and sometimes coming in to find things nearly empty, the next day, or the next night when we come in after things have been shopped during the day. So yeah, it's crazy. I guess if I had the money to blow on stuff like that, I might. But we don't, and we have two little Christmas trees, and I haven't really, I don't know, felt holiday-ish, felt Christmassy or whatever. So I haven't dug Charlie and Violet out to put them up this year. And Cherokee hasn't said anything, and she's old enough that if she really wanted them up, she could do it. Will she do it? No, but it's not fun for me to do that by myself. Put it up by myself and take it down by myself, and it to me it's just a pain in the butt. It was one thing when they were little and I got the reward of how happy and excited they were, but that's gone. They're not little anymore, and they're not overly happy and excited about stuff like that anymore. So it's no big deal for me. I just like, okay, for me, it's mostly just another day. My big thing is, I'll take some time off, some vacation time, and the last couple of years we've kind of been stuck freezing very badly in Utah. Spending so much money on heat that there was no money to do anything special for the holiday, anyways. And just grateful if I could pull off a decent meal for the holiday. So I don't think that I think we'll be able to pull off a little something as far as meal wise this year, although it'll be a little different because her diet, which we're going to break a little bit, I guess, because what she has asked me for Christmas is waffle love. I know waffle love isn't going to be open Christmas Day, but the nearest waffle love is in Utah. So we'll have to, do a day trip, because it's not that far away, and have our little waffle love and come home and like the day after Christmas or something. So that'll be at least getting to do something, I guess. Probably the biggest expense on that is gas, to drive up there and not the small meal waffles themselves is not too expensive, but it's not something it's expensive enough that you wouldn't try to do that like every day. So we're hanging in there. At this point, Cherokee is okay, and probably handling the situation better than I am emotionally. So, and so we're just hanging in there, and we love you, we miss you, and I hope you guys are doing well and whatever you're pursuing and doing, and peace.